India's economic engine accelerates, growth soars, inflation concerns loom. India's economic juggernaut continued its robust stride through the month of May with new data from the Sales Managers Index, that is SMI, reflecting a wave of optimism and expansion across nearly all sectors. According to the latest figures, India's Sales Managers Growth Index has reached a remarkable 62-month high, a clear testament to the country's accelerating business momentum and market confidence. Sales managers, often regarded as frontline indicators of economic health, have reported vigorous expansion in both demand and business activity. The growth has been consistent and widespread, suggesting that India's domestic markets are not only recovering but surging into a new phase of vitality. Business confidence remains elevated, underpinned by strong present conditions and a buoyant outlook for the next quarter. This optimism is rooted in a broader economic narrative. Post-pandemic structural reform, improved consumer sentiment, and increasing investment in infrastructure and technology are all converging to create a resilient growth environment. The sustained upward trend points to India's unique positioning as one of the world's most dynamic and populous emerging economies. However, not all signals were entirely positive. The only metric to post an unfavorable reading was the prices index, which climbed to an uneasy 56.3, brushing up against a 3-year high. This figure indicates that the cost of goods and services is beginning to escalate at a rate that could soon challenge the broader economic optimism. Analysts warn that this surge in prices is symptomatic of an economy expanding too quickly without sufficient checks to absorb the excess demand. When growth outpaces supply, inflationary pressure becomes a natural consequence, and India may now be reaching that threshold. With the threat of overheating looming, the spotlight now turns to the Indian government and its economic stewards. Balancing growth with price stability is a notoriously difficult task, and policymakers may soon be required to intervene the calibrated fiscal or monetary measures. Whether through interest rate adjustment by the Reserve Bank of India or targeted supply-side intervention, the challenge will lie in sustaining momentum without allowing inflation to spiral. As of now, there has been no official statement from the Ministry of Finance or the RBI, but discussions are reportedly underway to assess the broader implications of May's data. India's current economy trajectory is without doubt one of the most promising among major global economies in 2025. The May data reaffirms the country's strong recovery post-COVID-19 and positions it as a hub for future investment and innovation. Yet, as with any high-speed ascent, the need for cautious oversight is critical. If inflation is allowed to build unchecked, it could undermine the very confidence that is fueling growth today. Hence, while the celebration of progress is warranted, so too is vigilance.